All right. What is the mark of the beast? So I thought we'd start out by comparing God with the beast. Um, so I did like a compare chart. So we had the beast and God. The first thing on my list is the beast is of the flesh, and God is of the spirit. Next, uh, the beast loves the world. God, if you're of God, you love God. Um, the beast is considered uncircumcised. And God's considered circumcised. The beast prides himself in knowledge of the world. Godly people are knowledge of God. The beast is the will of thyself. Whereas God is will of the Father. The beast is death, and God's life. The beast also represents dirt of the ground, like in Cain and Abel, and God is the soul. And then we have sin and righteousness. So I thought this would be a good baseline for everyone to kind of get the gist of everything, like what's bad versus what is good in God's eyes. So this is kind of like how you want to compare things if they're of God or of the beast. And so now we'll get straight into the beast. What is the mark of the beast? All right. So you have the Holy Trinity, which is God, the Father. Then you have Jesus Christ, head of the church. Um, Son of God, or God the Son. And the third part is the Holy Ghost. Um, this is the mark of God. So in the unholy Trinidad, you have the Father, which is Satan, um, goat-looking thing. If you want to actually get a good picture of him, what he looks like, I would research the Church of Satan, but they're just like the lobies, the noobs. What we're really worried about is the synagogue of Satan. That's the one from old times. Um, those are some of the guys at the top. Uh, but I'll continue. So the Son in the unholy Trinity is the Antichrist. We don't actually have a name for him yet, um, but some people call him. It's also called the false prophet. Um, He's the head of the unholy church, the Church Synagogue of Satan. Um, hint, a lot of them go like this. So because the Antichrist, apparently his right eye and his legs kind of fucked up or something. Excuse me, is messed up. So I believe that's why they do that. Um, but then you have another thing, which is the third part of it, which is kind of like their Holy Ghost, which is the mark of the beast. Um, the crude version. So this will be like the fleshly, worldly version of it. Um, very crappy. So the next step is to compare and contrast what the Holy Ghost is, the mark of God, is compared to the mark of the beast, which is, I would guess, the unholy ghost. All right, so my marker is fading. I guess we'll switch to green. Wow, this one's bad too. Oh, wait. There. I guess good enough. No, not good enough. Here we go. There we go. Kind of. All right, so we have the Holy Ghost, or we'll do mark of God versus mark of the beast. Um, so both will both track and influence you. Next part was just kind of my revelation I got. This is new. This is new revelation. I don't think anyone's teaching this, but so the mark of the beast will probably regulate dopamine and serotonin levels. The reason why I think this is because um, Jacob wrestled a man in the wilderness, and the place where he wrestled him is the pineal, which I think modern day today is the pineal gland. So, which also regulates dopamine and serotonin. You can look it up in, I think it's somewhere in Genesis. It's when Jacob, wrestled the guy in the wilderness, which was God. Um, the next thing is this will be forced. So the mark of the beast is forced, and of course, God is by choice, whether you listen to it or not. Which is these dopamine kind of hits from the pineal gland. So this one from the carnal mind is in the head, and the mark of the beast is either in the head or the hand. With the mark of the beast, you can't buy or sell, and as vice versa, can buy and sell, even if you haven't received the Holy Ghost. So to receive the Holy Ghost, you have to be saved. That's what I believe. But you still have a mark of God technically because it's still tracking and trying to influence you. But yeah, Mark of Gaia represents freedom, where the mark of the beast is control or slavery. So basically comes to the matter of choice. So I hope this was helpful. God bless you all. Until next time.